Hey guys, happy Sunday. It is actually the wee hours of Sunday, but if I don't record it now, it's not going to be recorded. So whenever you're watching this, I really appreciate it for you checking in to see like how things are going. Hope your investing is going well. Is um, we are both trying to get this dividend thing off and running. So I'm going to take this time to invest more into my current position of building MO, which is the ticker for Altria. Before I get into that, though, let's go over just how it's grown since we're right at 2,600, a little bit above, and we're up almost $3 in one day. But it will be helpful to look at year to date. And year to date, we're up 9%. And the dollar amount of that is about $215. So $215 of this is just my appreciation, which is really exciting. I do want to note that my beginning goal was to have this thing grow yearly 8%. And now that it is 9%, I think that barring something crazy, which doesn't mean it's impossible at this point, but barring something crazy, I can probably get 8% on this. So, you know me, I'm going to push the goal up a little higher, and I'm going to actually have this goal set for 12% this year by the time we get to December. And that'll probably give me a few $100s to top that off. So that's where we're at. Now, as far as where we're dollar cost averaging, I added $10 to my accounts. I don't know if this says anything. Because $2.66 of that is from dividends starting in Q3. So now we're going to go to MO really quick, which MO right now for Altria is at 59, almost $60. And year to date, MO is up 14%, which is awesome. I currently have a position of $21.66. And I'm up 3%. So let's go ahead and add $10. I originally was going to do $7, a dollar a day, but when I put the money in my account, like right before I got this video up, they were like, you want to up that up? And I said, sure. You know what? What's $3 extra? I can find $3. So that's done. Altria market buy is queued for tomorrow when the market opens on Monday. That's awesome. That'll bring my value to $31 and some change. Now, if you've been watching me, you know that I like to do my positions monthly. So this month was supposed to be Altria, and I'm supposed to be done in July. I only have 1 week of July, and at $31, I am like $90 short. I am not going to make $90 probably by next week. I do think I'm going to steal for myself because I have a place I can steal for myself where I think a few dollars is going to matter. And I'm going to try to invest $35 next week. Um, but I'm not going to make the 125 by the end of this month. So what that means is it's going to have to trickle into the next month. So instead of doing monthly goals, what's going to happen is we're going to do $125 goals. So whenever I get to that goal, I will go into the next one. And right now, I only, come on, what are we doing? I only have, hold on, two left. I don't know if y'all been watching, but my prayer list used to be as long, almost as long as the ones that I already have. But like these last 5, 6, or 7 used to be here, and now they're here. So once I'm done with Mo, I will start Spy D, hopefully sometime in August, and then SCHG here at the bottom. So hopefully sometime in September. And then the last quarter, that 125 will go evenly above all. And I've promised myself, and I'm trying to stick to the promise, don't add anything new. Now, as far as things that I want to do new in 2026, I have 3 focuses. The first one is international, which I'm going to talk about why in a moment. But I want to build my international standings and positions because quite honestly, if you watch investment things like on YouTube, CNBC, that's what they're saying. I had suspected it, but that's what they're saying because they're expecting Miami, not Miami, but America to go through a volatile place, and the rest of the world is actually growing. I'm talking about Brazil, India, Saudi Arabia, all the places not typically America. So I'm going to start a investing series where I'm going over the things I'm looking at in preparation for 2026. So that's one thing I'm preparing for in 2026. The other thing is cryptocurrency, which most likely would be Bitcoin. I got to do some research on that. And then the third is gold. But I'm not doing any of that as far as spending my money until literally 2026. Something I have noticed with the last couple things that I've added, which is Jeppy and MO, is that they're not growing as high as I would like to. So like Jeppy is literally, since I started seeing it, I think that was in like May, it's always been $57, $55, $59. But it's not really growing. And year to date, it's actually red, which is fine. But I wanted to highlight this to show that this is part of dividend investing. Dividend investing doesn't always grow, but you get dividend investments because their dividends tend to be strong. And by that, you're hoping to get 2.5 to 3% on most of them, as opposed to only 1% when you have a growth dividend or a growth stock like Amazon or QQQQ, Tesla, Microsoft, Google. Those things are growth. Well, you've already missed the growth with them, but like the Kavas and the Chipotles right before they hit really big, um, that's what you're hoping for. It's okay. I've just noticed that. And let's go to the other one. Mo. Mo has been 59, I feel, for like the last 2 months that I've been looking at it. That's fine. Year to date, this one's doing a little bit better. It's up 14% year to date. So I guess last year was, or in January was 50, but they just don't seem like they're changing. And it's a risk I'm willing to take because I want to beef up my dividend payout with these two. I don't think I'll be doing that much more for at least a while. Not saying I'll never do it again, but for at least a while, I'm going to stop. So it's okay that these don't grow as fast. Some things that have been growing as fast are IRM, which is a fund about data centers. So the hardware tech. My position right now is it's growing 18%. And I have 100 and like, let's say $50 into it. I love that for me. And then there was another one. I'm not going to talk about Disney because Disney is one stock. That's risky. And I'm not going to talk about Coke because it's one stock. They're both doing well, but I'm not talking about that. What was the other one? I just did VXO. Was it V? Oh, no. VXUS is the next one. This is my one international that I have. And I remember when I got this one, it was $60. So I'm seeing the actual growth because now it's 70. I'm like, I'm so happy I got it 60. I have $261 in it and I am up almost 18%. And my average cost was 60. So those are the things that are keeping me excited. As far as dividends are, like, I don't know if last video you saw, I don't think you did, but I got up to $19 and some change, y'all, which is so exciting because so that was Q2. Q1, it was $12, and Q4 and last year in December was 15. So I'm gonna hope for in Q3 I get like $23. How awesome would that be? Because that's just money I got from money I would have spent getting a facial, honestly, or buying some clothes. So that's the whole point of this. That $2.66 is hopefully going to be $200.66 in like 5 years. I'm not going to limit myself. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at so far. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let me know in the comments if there's anything interesting that you want to add. Maybe you know something new that you're looking into. Please share it because I like to learn from y'all. Hopefully, y'all are learning from me. I will see you guys in 2 weeks concerning this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Talk to you later.